dirty little pig fouling our drinking water.
I want to do it somewhere.
I wonder where the stream comes from.
The blind pool, probably.
The what?
Don't you remember? The vicar told us about it.
He never told me.
Well, he discovered it, quite by accident, when he was a boy.
A magic lake.
He said it had huge freshwater fish in it.
How do you know the water flows out of the pool? It might flow into it.
Well, there's an easy way of finding out. We could follow it upstream one day. And if that doesn't work, we can go the other way.
Why not now? We can take the fishing rod with us.
And the gun. I fancy roast pigeon for supper.
First, the pig. We've got to find a trough to salt it in.
There. India. Might just as well be on another planet.
But won't it take weeks and weeks to reach your brother? I mean, now that the boys are being seen again, Sergeant Bunting says it's only a matter of hours before they're caught. By the time the news reaches Colonel Hensman, they'll be safely back at school.
You must be told, Beatrice. I'm sorry to say, I do not share your faith in the shrewdness of our local constabulary. I have come to the sobering conclusion that the police are no match at all for those boys. Indeed, Beatrice, now that I know they've come to no harm, I must confess to a certain pride in their escapade. To have remained at large for so long shows a degree of self-confidence and courage I would not have credited them with a few weeks ago.
Miss Hensman.
Can't you keep in step?
I'm in step, you're not.
I'm the one in step, you're not.
Shut up.
Oh,
Let's rest. This is heavy.
Now we found our trough, can't we go back and start doing the pig?
shh, sit down and shut up.
You got him, you got him!
He's a fat one.
Well done, Rod.
Pigeon stew for supper. Come on, let's get back.
Oh, you greedy little hog.
Morning, Ernie.
Morning, Tom.
Morning, Sergeant.
Your name Hurling, miss?
It is.
Miss Monica Hurling.
None other.
Is that your car outside?
The Bentley, yes.
We've had a complaint this morning, miss. Dangerous driving. 11:38. Opposite the village shop. Lady says she's lucky to be alive.
Really? How extraordinary.
As a matter of fact, we've had 2 complaints. Dr. Bowers says that you've been pestering his wife and daughter. Is that so?
Absolutely not. I merely asked them a few questions about the Dower House boys. She did invite me into the house, you know.
Absolutely not. And are you the owner of that silver biplane which is currently standing abandoned in Longmeadow?
Well, not exactly the owner. My newspaper owns it.
And this gentleman?
Just a humble photographer, Sergeant. Welsh by name, Welsh by birth.
Name? Welsh.
What's this all about, Sergeant?
I'll tell you, miss. I'll tell you what this is all about. It is about invasion of privacy, obstructing the course of justice, loitering with intent, and causing a nuisance. That is what it's all about.
We're only doing our job.
Was causing me to throw myself prostrate on the ground to avoid being decapitated. Was that doing your job?
Was that you? Oh, goodness, I am sorry. We were having a spot of engine trouble. We could have killed you.
I'm asking you to leave this village and not come back.
On what grounds?
On the grounds, sir, that if you don't, Miss Hensman's good friend, the Chief Constable, would be paying a visit to your editor, which he Won't forget in a hurry. Nor will you.
Are you threatening us, Sergeant?
We don't want your kind round here, sir.
Sorry to contradict you, Sergeant, but I think you do. Jack, get the Sergeant a drink.
Not while I'm on duty, miss.
Oh, well, I'll have another one.
Are you sure you won't have one, Sergeant?
No, thank you, sir.
Word. What are you up to?
He could do it, Jack. He could wreck the whole thing for us. Let's just play him along, pretend we're cooperating. As a matter of fact, Sergeant, we could help you a lot with this case.
I don't quite follow you, miss.
Well, Brendon Chase covers a vast area, doesn't it?
11,000 acres or more.
Very difficult to search, I imagine, a forest like that.
I don't quite get your point, miss.
Why, the biplane, of course. It'd be much easier to spot the boys from the air. Think of the time it would save you.
Yes, you've got something there, I must admit.
You could be pioneering a whole new style of criminal investigation in this country. Police spotter planes.
Me? Up there? You sure you know how to handle this?
Don't worry, you'll be quite safe.
I bet they said that on the Titanic.
Contact.
Contact!
Robin said he thought it was a kestrel's nest, or a sparrowhawk's.
It's a kestrel's. There it is.
What are you doing? I thought you were lost.
Harold wants a kestrel's egg for his collection.
You can get it, Ron.